gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Them Races. We are here for the 6th round of Suzuki's, or something, on the day that F1 decided to try and keep the black man down. I am very attractive, and with me, as always, is the master of the harpsichord, Cole McCray.
Don't quote Byron on that. I absolutely do not know the harpsichord. At least not that I'll verify for anyone. So
Well,
just
shit.
just keep your head in the right place there, Byron. I can definitely say that today is going to be an interesting race. You made a little bit of allusion to the F1 chaos today. Congrats, Max Verstappen. At least for the moment. Who knows if Toto Wolff has his way, everything might explode. But we'll just figure how that goes.
I literally have
You
no idea what's going on. I just know
just
I woke up and people are like, sanctions, complaints, double
oh.
complaints.
Oh, you better believe it. I mean, everyone who has any stake in F1 right now is absolutely beside themselves right now. As you mostly said, this is round 7 at
Is it?
Suzuka.
Because it says round
Suzuka.
6 here on the thing.
Does it?
It does.
Well, I do my very best. Like, oh, yeah, it says round 6 Suzuka. That's funny. Well, you can't have everything go right, I suppose.
Yeah, where would you put it?
Yeah, exactly. But it is our second double parking race, which is not my favorite use of verbiage, but we do what we do. That means we got we got a 90-minute race with 2 pit stops. And sorry for the late stream, everyone. Usually we have 30-minute qualifying. Today we have 15-minute, and I just got done consuming mass breakfast. So that's how it goes.
I'm consuming liquid lunch.
That'll be me after this. Unfortunately, I do have to make sure Martin's computer doesn't explode, so can't consume too much liquid lunch.
I just use beer cooling.
Oh, okay, stonks. I like it. User
As long as you're cool. Oh,
I don't like that one.
Who are you?
It's Matt. Uh-oh.
Gross.
Ladies and gentlemen, as our director's freaking out a smidge, we have Matt Higgs in the commentary booth.
Shouldn't you be out there ruining a formation lap or something?
Wait, I was gonna say you're not even in the top 18. Where the heck are you?
Yeah, I can't race today.
Oh no!
Personal reasons.
What a shame.
So...
You got a conscience all of a sudden?
No, I've been forbade from racing today, so I had to commentate instead.
Uh-oh, did Big Higgs pull the plug?
No comment.
No comment? Okay, sounds good.
Are you also black and being held out of the F1 championship, sir?
Jesus.
No, that comes later. It's not the championship finale yet.
Emphasis on comes.
Giggity.
But okay, so Matt Higgs out of this race. That'll put a dampen on his 5-race winning streak. Martin Smith taking his place, followed by Optimum Motorsports teammates Brandon Baker and Sean Kenny. They'll have to continue to carry the flag. I'm interested to see how AXRT takes that. Brandon DeLayette in 4th. Jeremy Reeder doing uncharacteristically but welcomely well in 5th, followed by Max Simmons, Javier Castaño Muñoz. And we'll do a brief rundown of that after qualifying is officially wrapped.
We have a new member of AXRT. Wesley Stokes has filled in for Josh McLaughlin.
Has he? Okay, that's good to know.
That's why he's in the 20 GPX. He messaged me after the last race and said since Josh isn't going to be there.
Oh, good. That maybe our championship will get interesting then. Because let's go over that real quick. Our team, we'll start with the team this time just because it's relevant. Optimum Motorsports Racing leading the championship with 1142 points. That's Sean Kenny, Brandon Baker, and Matthew Higgs. Second place is AXRT, 1085, so they're only about 100 and, well, actually only about 60 points out. Albert Arjona, Javier Castaño Muñoz, and Wesley Stokes. Matt, are you messing with our cameras right now? What the heck is happening?
No.
Is the director having a stroke? That's definitely probably it. Okay, anyway. So they're only about 60 points out, so with that extra person advantage, that could be substantial. Rinaldi Racing with Tommaso Bino, Marco Bessi, and Gianmarco Silvestri with 912, so they're only 160 points out.
Yeah, speaking of, he hasn't been here. Begino hasn't been here in a few rounds.
Yeah, he hasn't. I think his last round was the 3rd round? That sounds alright. Nürburgring. In any case, before qualifying wraps, our championship, our individual championship, Matthew Higgs is on top at 608, as much as I hate to say it when he's in the room. Albert Arjona shortly behind 572. Max Simmons in 3rd with 555. Javier Eugeni with 501. Javier Castaño Munoz in 5th with 480. Sean Kenny following shortly behind in 6th with 476. Marco Bessi with 474 in 7th. Martin Smith with 441 in 8th. Spencer Taft in 9th with 435. And Gianmarco Silvestri in 10th with 432.
Was this about 7th place being a bussy?
A Bessie, but
Oh, my bad.
no comment, no comment.
Get a 2-for-1 sale on the bussy?
Martin, we're gonna have to request
I love the bussy.
nickname being added to Marco's Discord, I think.
You might not want to do that, but if you did, use like the big red letter B.
Yeah, oh yeah, especially that. Regional B. Okay, so with that, qualifying wraps, Javier Castaño Munoz swipes the pole from Martin Smith, apologies, don't know Matt Smith. It's because I've had the Doctor Who on my mind, I guess. Martin Smith,
Could
no.
it be possibly that you've gone all retardus?
Well, it's definitely possible. Brandon Baker in 3rd, as we're watching right now. Sean Kenny in 4th. Brandon Nayette in 5th. Jeremy Reeder 6th. Maxim in 7th. Marco Bessi in 8th. John Archie 9th. And Gianmarco Silvestri in 10th. So we got quite a mixed field today. We can see that it's pretty damp. There's a lot of moisture floating around, and it's dark. It's only 6:30 p.m., but I guess that kind of makes sense. Is it gonna be, Matt? Do you think it's gonna be later? Okay.
I mean,
wait, Brandon Baker.
professional.
Did Brandon Baker just swipe the? Oh, that's right. I've been playing too much Race Room. Okay, so Brandon Baker actually got the pole. Never mind. You still got Martin Smith and Gianmarco Silvestri on the track, so maybe we'll hold off. And sure enough, Martin Smith swipes 2nd place.
Silvestri's coming for pole. Aww.
He's riding that pole.
Oh yeah, the Great Cup is this weekend, so no Carlosi either this weekend.
Correct. Grey Cup kicks off in a little over an hour and a half.
I could be arsed.
It is the Hamilton Tiger Kitty Cats versus
Hamilton?
Winnipeg? I think, yeah, Blue Bombers versus Tiger Cats.
You can't see because I'm just a voice, but I'm shrugging.
That's fair.
Are you a voice?
I am.
I always like to fuck with Mike and replace it with, like, so a Tiger Cat, sort of redundant. Maybe the Tiger Donkeys, or, you know, it's something weird.
Tiger Shark?
No, that's more dangerous. I want to make it less dangerous, like Tiger Goats.
Tiger Goats. Or, Tiger Sea Monkeys? That
is one I have not used.
I prefer the Tiger Bitches.
Wow, that's just not creative. That's crude and uncreative, sir.
Alright, so, real quick, in the chat, Boxing Elephant says, "Go Blue Bombers." Also, check my message.
Hey, Boxing Elephant, what's up?
That's not Mio, is it?
No, that's Boxing Elephant. That's your boy from Mio's baseball stream and also the Discord.
Ah.
Welcome. Be sure to tune in Mio Dread Tuesday and Friday nights, 6 to 8 p.m. Pacific time.
Okay, so the time has advanced in the race. It is now 7 and dark as a moaf.
Yeah, well, that's about appropriate for this time of year.
Dark as a particularly dark moaf. I forget. Japan's in the northern hemisphere, right?
Correct. Japan's as far
Japan doesn't exist.
Well, parts of it don't exist anymore.
Not since the 40s. Oh. Anyway.
Anime is why 2 bombs wasn't enough.
Jesus. This is a great stream already.
Keeping the black man down, and now we're harassing the Japanese.
I can hear the angry comments.
We're going for everyone now.
we're just firing blindly with our
Who's next?
with our colored shotgun.
I mean,
of course the French.
The French are kind of easy though.
I mean,
be creative. At least go after Luxembourg.
Luxembourg did
Someone
nothing
has
wrong.
to. Yet.
What was it? Luxembourg sent like. It's something weird, like they sent 100 people off to World War II and they came back with like 101. Like, not only did they not lose anybody, they came back with a friend.
That was some old war. It was Liechtenstein. They sent 100 people to the war, and they came back with 101. They made a friend.
Yeah.
So quick note from Max Simmons in the chat. My tire pressures are gonna be effed. Yes, I concur.
Rain in 15, boys. It's gonna get interesting.
A little bit brief note on Max Simmons. He normally doesn't go in with a tune at all. He runs the factory aggressive tune in ACC, which many people know. Oh, not anymore.
He has the Coach Dave setups.
Oh, boo, boo.
Given to him by John Archie. I mean,
Boo,
no,
Coach
they
Dave.
weren't. I'm kidding. He bought them.
Oh, well, that's worse
With
than
money?
Ooh, look at that forecast. In the 15 minutes, we got rain.
Well, I mentioned that.
He did.
You did? Oh, well, sorry, my mind just auto-tunes you out anymore.
Stop playing Flight Sim and focus on the racing.
Do a barrel roll.
Matt, if I was playing Flight Sim, you'd be playing too, and you wouldn't be complaining, so shut the fuck up.
Do a barrel roll in the Airbus.
I mean,
Do a bus roll in an air barrel.
That sounds like a Wreckfest thing.
We did land pretty hard at Toronto the other day.
Yeah, and that was you's fault.
We almost stalled and crashed.
Okay, so we're flying an Airbus. I need to go make dinner. I'm co-piloting for Matt. I'm like, you have the controls, buddy. You can land this like regularly, like with your freaking, because he's got a fancy HOTAS and everything. He's got a flight stick and everything.
I haven't been able to land correctly since I got the HOTAS.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You have every advantage, friend. And I go down and like put some in the microwave. It takes like 2 minutes. I come back and I hear, as I'm approaching my room, I hear terrain, pull up, and I hear Matt go, "Oh God!" And I sit in my seat and we bounced 2 or 3 times on the runway, and we survived though. We survived. It was good.
I still want to know why when I was trying to land over the runway, the Airbus goes terrain. Yeah, no shit. I'm trying to land.
Yeah. Well. Yeah, I mean, you know, we could use some work, but it's all good. So we're in similar note, we're starting our first ESR airline. Gonna have real cheap tickets. If you guys want one, we're gonna have you sign a nice, healthy waiver first, but it'll be worth it.
Boxing Elephant says Liechtenstein has the McRib as a daily menu item. I think we all need to move there.
Okay, can I mean, this is gonna be a hot take, but I've never been a fan of the McRib. I don't think it's anything special.
It's alright. It's just different than anything else on the menu.
McDonald's. That's just the ground rule I have.
Well, I mean, to call it a McRib ribs is a vast overstatement. Yeah, don't fool yourself. Don't fool yourself. But
it is pork, I think. But
I will say it does stand above a lot of the other McDonald's menu items. I'll give it that.
Sometimes I smell McDonald's. I think that smells good, but then I remember, oh, it's McDonald's.
Put it in your face.
Boxing Elephant says, however, it is too small for what it is.
That's what you said.
You just blew my mind. Nice. Fuck, man. All right. So we're getting ready for the race start. 15 seconds. Like you can see, it's 90 minutes, but everyone has to pit twice. I believe they only have to take tires, but I don't think a car can hold enough fuel, or it's going to be close, right?
Maybe.
All right, we'll just assume. And we're off to our rolling start.
Oh, look at
John Marcus Silvestri starting on 4th.
Left field.
We missed that. He was qualifying 10th, but he ended up making a huge jump and is now in 4th. All right, so we got. I gotta say, is it just me or is it extra dark? Like, I understand that it's nighttime, but I thought Suzuka was a little more well lit than that. Also, we're seeing the car's headlights shine through the bridge and illuminate the bottom. Very interesting.
It's normal.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Okay, so let's pop up ahead with Brandon Baker. That's Martin Smith. Okay, the camera controller is not going to work. So far, so ACC. Oh, I like that view. Man, call us the green flag.
I want them to do like a fake rolling start just to fuck with people.
Green, let's go.
The suspenders are killing me.
Giggity.
Already we have a Porsche out in the middle.
Baker got a good start, followed by Smith pops in behind.
Yeah, looks like it. There you go. Oh, looks like Castagna is getting really bold. Who's messing with the freaking camera controls?
The Porsche is really quick in this first sector. Keep an eye out for him.
Looks like it. Well, especially with those S's. We got a McLaren duking it out with a Lexus. That's Sean Kenny and Brandon Liette having a go at it. And we get a sneak peek at the forecast, even more rain. So it's going to get wet. And also the track is going to be wet. Hey.
I'm just trying to think of a good strategy here because you have to pit twice, and I know ACC rain tires can last a long time. They can almost last the full hour and 30 minutes. So
I forget, Matt. It's been a long time since we did our last double parking race. Is there going to be is there going to be a strict pit window, or do you just have to pit
no,
twice?
I do not believe. Actually,
I honestly don't remember. It's been so long. Let me check real quick.
I believe the strategy for this particular kind of race and this particular kind of setup would just be straight up put them in the wall.
I concur. We should enforce that.
Brennan Villette up to 5th place. Sean Kenny has gone off last.
Oh yeah, Sean Kenny got screwed. Not even in a good way. So maybe now we're seeing Castagna Muniz maybe see some little bit of trouble because the back half is not be as good for the Porsche. Although Max Simmons looks to be struggling as well. True to form, his tire pressures may be effed. Although he is now in 5th, so he's not doing too badly. We got Albert Arjona in the back looking for a run on Brandon Liette.
Brandon the Helmet?
And he made it. Ooh, but they're contact side by side. We got the twin Porsches of Ayrton Arsenault and Albert Arjona. Looks like Liette only got hounded by Arjona, but Javier Eugeni appearing behind him in 10th place. He was in 16th last I saw, but doing the Eugeni thing, he just materialized in 10th now.
Then they're going to go to the corner. They're going to go side by each, and one man he fall into the barrier.
Ooh, Liette's getting hounded by Arsenault. Looks like something might be wrong with his setup, or he might have roasted his tires a little bit. We got a little message from Martino. Looks like we're having some stream stutteriness. Can either one of you guys confirm for me real quick?
Let me check real quick. Check Twitch.
Check.
Yeah, it's not as smooth as it is that I'm watching here.
Looking okay to me.
Well,
maybe a little bit here and there, but nothing serious.
Well, we can blame Martin because we're using his apparently god-tier internet, and it's
correct.
We're getting done dirty.
Well, see, here's the thing. He moved up to the Kelowna or somewhere in that neighborhood.
Whoa! What in the
Whoa! Oh yeah!
Yo, boy!
Was that Silvestri? I don't know.
That was Bessie, actually.
That was Bessie. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, I think it might just be a combo of not having the legs for some reason right now, and then also being hounded by so many people.
Boxing Elephant, by definition, have to be cheering for the Blue Bombers just to mess with Mike.
Of that?
We can't. I was just trying to do that, but the camera controls, true to form, are dead. You know, let's.
Martin, help us.
There's no help. We're at the intersection of the 3 worst computer tools I've ever used: ACC, the broadcasting tool, and OBS. We're set up for failure. Is how it goes.
Who is Boxing Elephant?
Well, you'd know if you tuned into Mia Dread's stream, and if you were listening earlier, I would have also explained
I wasn't here for that.
You were.
You were actually.
I probably wasn't paying attention.
Well, that much
Drug
is
addict.
True. Drug addict. Brandon
Only
Baker second fastest
days.
lap. Jean-Marco Silvestri grabbing a position from Max Simmons up in the 4th.
5 minutes, boys.
What?
Only light rain, so you're good. Maybe.
And Brandon Liette's having another accident, falling to last place. Ooh, Jean-Marco Silvestri with a big old slide. Woohoo!
I like it.
Although our track conditions are still fast, so we have to be a little caution. Matt, do you know what the penalty for not doing a pit stop is?
It is
5 push-ups.
I believe it's comparable to a full lap, so it's around 180 seconds, I think.
180 seconds. Is it lap 3 minutes here?
Actually, I do know. I believe it's 180 seconds. Don't quote me on that, but
I'm quoting you on that. Matt Higgs says it's 180 seconds. Take his word for it.
Brendan Willette's down to 17th. He must be having a terrible day.
Yeah, I noted that he probably had another accident because it's he's down in the last. Tool's still dead.
Yeah.
That's good.
That is true. Boxing Elephant's character in Mio's Super Mega Baseball 3 season last time, Mike panicked, overpaid him like 19.2 mil per season. We won the championship, and then he left the team right afterwards.
Fuck this, I'm out.
He got paid, he got jewelry, and he's fucked right off.
Smart
well
boy.
played.
I mean, That's how I'd do it. And then, okay, so weather update. It's gonna be big rain in the next 5 minutes, and big rain in 15 minutes. So I predict a lot of drivers peeling off once the pools start forming, and we'll have to see where it goes after that.
Purple rain, purple rain.
We got some. Oh, we got a car spun around. Is that Bessie? Oh no, it's Sutherland, I think. Yeah, it's Sutherland. Never mind.
The bussy is slippery when wet.
Wow, Brandon, his best lap is 13 minutes, but his last lap was 2 minutes. Oh. So we have our first taker of the pit stop, Wesley Stokes. So he's. Ooh, wow, we got a battle going on back there. Silvestri is getting hounded by the likes of Simmons. We'll have to see how that results. Silvestri is fast when he doesn't.
Silvestri's lost his position. He's gone wide.
Yep.
He has to lift.
He's went really wide. He's not gonna now. Ooh, they're side by side going into Dunlop, and looks like it's just okay.
Yeah, that previous going. Okay, there's Sean Kenny coming up in 6th place, being hounded from Arjona behind. Well, not hounded, but.
Well, he's not really hounded, but he's coming up. He's coming up. And Eugeni's now in 8th place.
I bet Eugeni's punching the air. He can't use the M4.
He just.
Also, nor George Whitley today.
Eugeni can't use the M4. Yeah, Whitley was the only one I've ever seen in the M4.
No, because Eugeni's always been the BMW guy, and the moment a new BMW gets announced, he's in the middle of a series, so he can't switch unless he wants to forfeit all of his points.
Oh. I don't know. He's gotten some. Honestly, if Eugeni switched to the M4, I don't even know. Is it competitive? Do you know? Because the M6 is by and large not competitive in this game, at least.
It's one of the more well, it's like a 2016 car, right? So, and it hasn't really had updates.
Yeah, well, exactly. So, is the M4 then an actually competitive car by comparison?
Keep an eye out, guys. It's gonna get real sketchy here.
Hello. Okay, we currently got rain. We got more rain, and then we got more rain. Track is now damp. Brandon Baker going into the pits. So it looks like he's seeing the oncoming flood, and everyone's going into the pits. Yep, that seems like a good idea.
We have a wild Neil Sutherland in chat. I'm assuming because he crashed.
Who crashed? Simmons?
No, it's Sutherland.
Are you on drugs?
The director.
Oh, Sutherland is not racing.
Yes, that's the joke.
Oh, I don't get the joke.
Okay, anyway. While everyone's in the pits, literally everyone, let's jump up to Butler because he's the only one still running apparently.
Matt Smith for the World Championship.
See, I'm Martin. I'm sorry. I've said your name wrong too many times now. People think that's the right name, so we're gonna have to just legally change your name to Matt Smith.
I don't like that. He doesn't make the rules.
On the positive side, Matt Smith is a well-known celebrity, so having the same name would arguably not be a bad thing.
I guess these guys are taking the advantage to get one of their pit stops out of the way.
Well, that makes total sense to me.
And if you go long by filling your tank, do a short pit at the end of the race.
Matt, are there any extra points given for laps led and stuff?
No.
Okay. So, Brandon Illett has been one of the only people not to do a pit stop. Ditto with Martin Smith and James Butler.
If anyone can do a recovery drive, it's Willett, because the Lexus is one of the more A tier cars, maybe not S tier, but it's really high up in A tier. And after the update.
Interesting. Okay. So the question is, what kind of tires is he on though? Because that could be a disadvantage because he's gonna have to pit and change those tires unless he's already on the wets.
Oh, he hasn't switched yet. He's on 2 pit stops.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, but if he was already on the wets, if he had a Galaxy Brain maneuver and started on the wets, bless you.
Bless me.
I had to take a half second there and figure out if you're like snickering, laughing, or if that was a sneeze.
It's the cocaine.
It is the cocaine. Cocaine. I know it's alcohol, but it sounds better when you say cocaine. Okay.
Just do the
cocaine.
You see the cocaine.
Cocaine.
Queens of the Stone Age have a song called "Feel Good Hit of the Summer."
Mm-hmm.
It's just a list of drugs.
Yep, it's a fantastic song too. I highly recommend you listen.
Nicotine, Valium, Vicodin, marijuana, ecstasy, and alcohol. And then the chorus, if there is one, is just him going,
Wow, that's a surprise.
cocaine.
Yeah, it is.
Keep an eye on Baker's lap times because Willett hasn't pitted yet and he's stayed out.
No, if you measure it, then you change the results.
His last lap was a 2:13. So keep an eye on
lap time.
Sorry, his last lap was a 2:16. So keep an eye on Baker's times.
Yeah.
Also, Willett needs to turn his rain light on.
How can you tell?
There's no flashy or light at the back, just the brake lights.
So I've noticed that it might be a graphical glitch, but it looks like Willett's lights have been flickering on and off. Is there like light damage in this sim?
There is, but not from other players' point of view. Because I don't know if you notice when some people have crashes, or if you have a crash in ACC. It doesn't update
correctly.
No, but if you have a crash in ACC, there's yourself, and you brake and your lights start flashing, the other players don't see that.
Oh, interesting. Huh. Well, that makes sense. Okay, what is going on in the rest of the field? Looks like Arjona's having some... Oh, no! He's having too much fun! Ended up spinning around. That looks like the hairpin.
No, that's turn 1.
Oh, it is turn 1. You're right. Oh, now down in 10th. And with a rabid Maximins behind him.
That's John Archie.
Oh, yeah, Archie is here. Huh, I didn't notice. Ayrton Arsenault with a drive-through penalty.
Probably speeding in the pit lane.
Everyone together.
Actually,
yeah,
no, it wouldn't be speeding in the pit lane. Speeding in the pit lane's stop and go at 30.
Speeding in the pit lane is actually punishable by death.
Alrighty then.
I correct myself. Drive-through would be track limits.
Yes. Very good. And Eugenie is now in 6th place, magically. There he goes.
He's gonna be P2 by the end of the race.
He's gonna be down in P15 and up until the end of the race, and then like with 2 laps to go, he's gonna appear in 2nd. Well, we do have an hour and 15 left, so there's plenty of bacon to fry.
I have bacon in the fridge.
Me too. That sounds good.
Ooh, that's.
I like.
See, I had this idea to make some chicken soup.
What?
Now it might be bacon chicken soup.
Ooh, Matt doesn't like bacon that much. Are you a human?
Well,
okay. It's not.
It's
God
questionable.
tier.
Are you a Zuckerberg kin?
I decline to comment.
That's something.
Matt, don't think I've forgotten about your Canadian Illuminati connections from back in the day.
You'll have to explain. I don't understand.
I know you don't. It's
Are
okay.
you not
it's
part
okay.
of the Winnipeg Mafia?
No, that would be. No, what we're talking about is
Don
way
is
bigger.
hounding Sylvester. He's not had the pace.
Oh, nice change the subject there, Matt.
Yeah, very, very keen on that. So that's okay. Don't worry, audience. I was paying attention. I remember. An elephant never forgets, but I forgot what an elephant remembered.
Correct.
Butler, after staying that extra lap, do you remember where he was before the pit stops? Because I don't.
Well, I don't because he was in first for a long time when he was not a pit stop taker haver.
Oh no, I think he just waited maybe a lap after.
I think he might have gained a little bit of time. I don't think it was in ninth. I thought he was behind, but I'm not entirely sure. Well, let's have a look. See well, actually, this is probably the more interesting battle to watch, just because of the propensity of Kenny to get up in people's grills, but also Silvestri to kind of overdrive in some battles, like right there.
Hey Cole, what was Baker's last lap time in Willett?
I haven't an idea. We can have to check. Oh, someone left. Who left? Wasn't Arsenault. I just saw it.
Butler?
Yeah.
No.
Not Butler. We have 3 Ferraris. The Bessie's here.
I think Matt Higgs crashed earlier.
Well,
I don't see him up there.
Yeah,
Matt
you're right.
Simmons? No, he's still here.
Simmons is here. We just lost someone. I could have swore.
No, Wesley Stokes is still here.
Reader?
Reader is not here.
It's Reader. Jeremy Reader has left the chat.
Must disconnected.
F to pay respects. Okay, well, that is a bummer. It's always unfortunate when that happens, but it is the nature of the beast. Matt, I implore you, I know you hate racing, but I implore you to do the Mustang GTO series next time. It is an absolute blast.
Racer sucks.
You suck. But also, it doesn't
No,
matter.
I swallow.
It doesn't matter, it's a blast. Well, those two things are not mutually exclusive, Matt.
Correct.
Or they are mutually exclusive. You can do one and not the other. Okay, so while that happens, looks like they are catching, this group is catching Javier Eugeni just a smidgen. But Sean Kenny looks to be losing ground on Silvestri just a little bit as well. Oh, and as I say that, commentator's curse comes into effect, and Silvestri takes turn 1 really wide, bringing Kenny right back behind him. Well, I was just going to change cameras, but it looks like we are right where we need to be.
Looks like Sean over has the pace in the wet conditions here. But possibly Silvestri's tire pressures are not right.
I mean, it's also possible that he just drove that corner a little bit. It's not uncommon for people to misestimate the grippiness in the rain. That's how
up, boys.
That's how I won my one and only race in ACC. By
I think you got lucky.
Oh, I absolutely did, but it doesn't matter. That's all that you need. No, I definitely got lucky because it's impossible to read a spin in ACC, and I definitely saved a couple of spins by pure just like magic.
Little pixie dust.
Hacks.
Oh, I think Castagna was catching Baker.
Byron, if I knew how to hack ACC, bet your ass I would. That would be funny.
I get myself a cool paid job, and you can't catch me.
Exactly. I've tried using Cheat Engine to like swap some of the RAM values, but sadly, nothing's too accessible in ACC that it'd be that easy. There has to be a trainer out there somewhere, right? Hey, in the chat, if you know of an ACC trainer, DM me. ESR-race.org. Might as well join the Discord as well. We have races like this all the time, and sometimes they're even in good games. No, I'm just kidding. ACC is totally fine. But yeah, we do racing like this, we do Race Room, as I mentioned before, we even have Wreckfest on Fridays. We just recently started a new season of our Rally Championship, Dirt Rally 2.0, join it. It's a lot of
John,
fun.
you got to keep an eye on those, that first chicane curve there. You're attacking it pretty aggressively.
Oh yeah, bud, for sure, you guys do. You gotta do that.
Oh, fuck yeah,
Oh,
bud.
Whoa, we just saw Martin Smith. Ooh, wow, that was a perfectly timed catastrophe.
What was he doing by Baker? Did Baker fall back?
Yeah,
chips.
wait, no, not Baker. What?
That was Baker's car, though.
It wasn't Baker's car.
Yeah, it is. That's Baker. He's the only one in that livery.
The butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker.
Oh, yeah, we can't find Baker anywhere. Where is he?
He was behind. Go back to Castagno.
Don't do that, it's a trick.
Baker's falling behind Castagno.
Dude, if this would be so much easier if our freaking camera controls just worked.
Stop.
He's still in fourth. So he's in fourth, but he did drop 2 positions. Simmons and Castagna both got by.
Jeez, he fell back a lot. I'm still amazed that Brendan Willett has it. Unless Willett started on rain tires.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe that would explain why he was having such a hard time at the beginning, because he was on tires that weren't suitable for the racing conditions. It's possible he pulled a
and probably the fact they got rear-ended.
Well, I mean, yeah, that once you have one accident, it kind of compounds, and you'll have more and more, especially once your tires
rolls downhill, boys.
It does, exactly. So, but if he indeed started on wets, that could have been a pretty galaxy brain maneuver, because now he's been catapulted out into first, not having to take that pit stop. Brandon Baker going around the outside of Javier Castagna Munoz around Spoon, part 2.
Whoa.
But it's not going to happen. Spoon is a very tricky corner to go around.
The Porsche is not like Spoon. You can't get on the power early like you can with the McLaren. And use the rearboard balance to rotate the car. In the Porsche, if you accelerate too early, you'll start understeering, unlike the McLaren.
Oh, wow. Looks like he's struggling around 130R2. They're side by side. Nope. Baker's in front. Going to Casio chicane, and Baker outbrakes himself.
And he
spins a little bit. It's you! Wow! Oh, this is intense. Okay,
Actually, no, he pulled a Hamilton.
Sure.
Oh, right. This is the track that always makes me want to listen to go listen to Soul Coughing. Because they got a Casio corner, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
Casio chicane.
Yeah, there's a Soul Coughing song called The Nation of Casio Town.
I'm so sorry.
Nice.
It is a great song. I enjoyed it immensely.
And Brandon Baker is now behind Castano Muniz again. It looks like Muniz might have a little bit of a... Did he... Oh, he got punted off. That looked like maybe probably a racing incident, but there was definitely some contact there. It looks like he was able to at least avoid major damage. Let's have actually a look and see if he's got any steering damage.
He must have the TC on a low setting.
Well, whether or not he has damage, he's working. You can see how much steering.
Looks like he's on like TC8, but that might be wrong.
It says TC5, I think.
What does that mean?
Traction control settings. Generally, the higher it is, the more the car will try to prevent you from.
The more interference.
Fair enough.
I can't remember the last time I was playing ACC with the traction control anything higher than 2.
I ran my TC on 1 for qualifying laps in Imola.
With that one race at Kyalami in the wet that I won, I was using TC1 the whole time.
You're in the Audi, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the TC and the Audi is weird because.
Oh, Martin Smith attacked by Sean Kinney.
I drove the old Audi last season, and it has 8, just like the new one. Uh-oh, Castano has some front end damage as well.
That was probably from when he got punteronied a little bit by Baker. And Eugeni's now in 5th. Good.
The prophecy is coming true.
The universe is declaring its will. Oh, unfortunately, Wesley Stokes finding himself in 15th. Looks like the Porsches are struggling a little bit today. And as you can see in the forecast, the rain only gets rainier.
I heard a Porsche give up. Was it Arsenal or Wesley?
What does that mean?
Like the sound the Porsche makes when you turn it off. I just heard it.
Oh, Javier Castaño Muniz forgetting which that middle pedal does. And going into the pits, it looks like he might have some damage after all. Now this could be good or bad.
What is going on?
Good, bad, as long as it's hilarious.
Well, we do have
Max Simmons in P1.
Max Simmons indeed in P1. John Kenny hot on the tail of Martin Smith.
I think Willett played the strategy quite brilliantly if he gets out soon.
I don't know. I think he could have stand to chance it a little longer if he is indeed on wets. Again, we can't confirm that. At least not from the booth.
I don't know how much his dry escapades with it hurt the tires. They would have been crying if he had his wet pressures on.
I will say that every series should do it as F1 and IndyCar do, where like the tires are color coded so you can know what they're running just by like looking at it from the outside. That's genius. And why isn't every racing series doing that?
Well, IndyCar just has 2. It's fast and faster.
Well, no, they have 3. They have fast, faster, and wet.
Oh well, we don't call it wet.
Then what do you call
Except
them?
in these conditions.
What?
We call them Steve.
It's Brandon Baker with a stop and go 30-second penalty.
I guessed it. I saw him enter the pits a little hot. I didn't want to say it, but oof.
That is a big oof.
Oh, he's
indeed.
gone.
Oh, he gave up. Oh no.
Baker, the team.
Ooh, that's devastating for Optima Motorsports. Now Sean Kenny's the only person there, and with Arjona still clowning around in 7th, even though Castano and Stokes are in 13th and 14th. I mean, Castano's all got his pit stops all taken care of. So that, I mean, he's probably, I mean, even if he does finish where he is, that's going to be a pretty big deal. I'm just looking at the scoring right now. 17th is 51 points. And what did I say? There's 64 something between Optimum and XRT right now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised Baker left in the grand scheme of things. He hates Suzuka and he hates the wet.
Oof. That is interesting.
Should we just send him Japanese beer for Christmas then?
Let's do it.
Saki Saki?
Indeed. Ziggy Saki, Ziggy Saki, oi, oi, oi.
Come on, Sean,
Well,
it's up to you.
One thing I
And
didn't
Eugenie's in
realize.
second place. Where's
So
Willett? Oh, he just came out of the pits.
what are the rules for like getting points? If I just stay in the pits, so if Neil Sutherland, for example, in 16th, stays in the pits the whole time, but then completes one lap in the end and finishes the race, does that qualify him for points?
Depends
I
on how many people
believe
go in the
so.
wall.
So if Brandon Baker just showed up and then just like let his computer go for another hour and then drove 2 laps at the end, that would qualify him for the 50 or whatever points.
I'll allow it because I enjoy gaming the system.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It's like I might as well grab a couple of friends and just sit in the pits for the entire race and then come out the last couple laps and get my free 50 points each. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Higgs has left the building.
I'm right
Correct. He's gonna go get more cocaine.
here.
Cocaine.
I don't need to get more.
That's a lie.
Why? You got some?
You do need to get your mic out of your goddamn throat.
No.
I hear the gurgling of your spleen.
Oh,
This is
thought it goes deep.
ASMR with Matt Higgs. Wasn't that deep? I'll show you deep.
Paul
Balls deep.
Riccobeni and I toyed with the idea of doing this really like over the top, mellow, easy listening radio racing podcast. But it kind of like a few people thought it was funny, but no one it didn't really go anywhere. Our whole thing was like to talk about the most exciting things possible, but in the most mild, drab, calm
mundane
voices.
That does sound entertaining. Although I do gotta say though, and with the context of deepness in mind, when you then said Paul Riccobeni and I thought about doing something, I was like getting really interested.
All
You said it was a
right.
podcast, and I was like, oh.
Paul Riccobeni and I were gonna do some stuff on the weekend.
It's gonna be deep.
Yeah.
Well, oh wow, Martin Smith, that was interesting. So Kenny was hounding him through Spoon, and he almost got it done, but Smith closed the door on him. And then in the next turn around 130R, he was alongside with Eugenie. That was
Open your DRS,
almost
Sean.
DRS.
Yeah, he has GRS, you know.
Does the McLaren have DRS?
It does now.
It does now. Okay,
It's
got
that Evo upgrade.
You mean the Illigo upgrade?
Oh,
Don't you know F1 can make their own rules?
Yeah.
helps to keep the black man in.
I will say the radio communications between Toto Wolff and the lead steward of oh my gosh, Martin Smith going way wide. Oh, you is spinneroni.
Yeah, he was out of shape. The tank slapper went off, and then the wet grass just put him around.
That's a difficult thing to overcome. Emphasis on come.
Giggity.
Maybe we'll let. Actually, no. He advanced from where he was because he was last before the pit stops.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's no doubt that he got something done during that interesting exchange where everyone went to the pits and he stayed out, and then he went later.
And Xavi has no choice but to go to the end. He's pitted twice.
Yeah, well, I mean, that could definitely be a strat. An hour is not a hugely long amount of time to spend.
Especially with the rain tires can last that long.
Yeah. Well, now the rain is set to decrease a little bit. It's still definitely wet. Has anyone seen any rain? I don't see any.
No, I think it's just. No, it's raining. It's just not modeled. Maybe Martin doesn't have his settings all the way up.
Interesting. Sean Kenny getting all up in Eugenie's grill. Javier Eugenie and Sean Kenny.
No, it's not
Was
his
this
grill.
about
It's not that
eugenics?
big.
We need someone named Lenny.
Lenny Eugenie.
Lenny Eugenie Kenny.
Penny's on eugenics.
Yikes.
Whoa,
Oh, they're all going way wide in 130R. Yeehaw! Looks like Archie may have given up. Either that or he's got some incredibly substantial damage. He might be undergoing therapy.
Well,
Probably
he just saw
ketamine
some
therapy.
animes he was flashing past, so.
Reminds me of that one meme of the what I think it's at Brands Hatch, but there's like a touring car race and there's a huge crash, and they play it back from the GoPro on board the car that caused the crash, and he gets distracted by a girl standing on the on the sidelines.
Them titties.
Oh, whoa, that's a big old
Jenny.
slide. Oh, wow, crazy. I was just going to call the opposite to happen. I saw Kenny getting a little bit out of shape, but he ended up crowling it, and Eugenio was the one that ended up, and I think he's now at least behind Butler. Next, let's check on that, because now watching Kenny's boring. He is exactly behind Butler. Ooh, and now Martin Smith is on his tail. This might actually be a blessing in disguise for Albert Ahuna behind in 6th, because he's now slowing, Eugenio is now slowing Smith. Because coming up on a car with overheated tires in the rain during the Suzuka S's is not great. Although props to Javier Eugeni for keeping it off the wall. I do love that livery. That's a pretty awesome livery. So what else is going on? Looks like Brandon Ouellette is duking it out with Wesley Stokes. Maybe he just got by because he was a half-second behind at the last timing gate. Shall we take a gander at the camera controls?
Disgusting. I'm into it.
Nope, not doing nothing. Nah, bummer. Oh, well. Sorry, ladies and gents, it's gonna be janky as we scroll through our cameras real quick. Where in the heck is Ouellette?
Right behind the kangaroo.
Oh, wow. Oh, we got Gianmarco Silvestri giving a spin. Ooh, in the S's! He looks like he's holding up Sean Kenny! Oh, Spencer Taft. That's Spencer Taft, you're right. I saw orange and I saw the 98 later.
Actually, there's no orange on that car. It's gold and black.
Okay, well, forgive me that it's like 12 o'clock at night and there's exactly three photons
Also,
floating around.
Byron hates watching night races because he can't see the liveries.
Oh, it's just funny because Mike keeps asking me about the liveries. I'm like, it's fucking dark. I don't know. And even if I could know, it's fucking dark.
Even if I could.
It doesn't bother me at all. It's just really hilarious when he asks me those questions.
Oh, I love the intricate details on the right above the right rear wheel well there. Oh man, it's so beautiful. Like there's a little tiny monogram. It's got the initials of a Jackie X on it, and it's such a nice touch. Can't you see it? Isn't that beautiful, Byron?
Paul's on drugs.
I'm just. But we got a chat in the TeamSpeak. Oh, okay. Byron says he'll be back. Anyhow, it looks like Silvestri is going for the Pitteroni. Let's have a look, see maybe haps at Albert Arjona. Oh, we got a car off. That is the NSX of John Archie. And John Barker going around at the exact same time in the same camera shot. That got lucky. I mean, not for the drivers, but for us.
I just want to point out James Butler's in 3rd place right now.
He's not. He's in 6th, 7th, 6th.
Oh, did he spin?
Yes. Apparently.
I just looked at my phone down a second. He was 2nd. He was 3rd, and then I looked at my phone, and he's oh.
We had a little bit of we had a little subliminal commentator's curse up in here. So this is rapidly becoming a 3-way and maybe even a 4-way.
Oh boy.
Albert Arjona, Martin Smith, Javier Eugeni. Eugeni's climbed his way back up to 3rd. I don't know when that happened. I mean, I've been saying all race that he just like appears, but what? How? Didn't he fall several positions? Wasn't he in like 6th or 7th? What happened? How did he do that?
Well, he was. No, I think he cut on to 5th. Or.
We got a little bit of insight from Jeremy Reeder, who left. Said 2 wrecks, car wouldn't turn anymore, so I called it. Yeah, that's an understandable thing.
I think you should be more tenacious, stay out there, and really, really make it somebody else's problem.
Well, Jeremy Reeder he's a late join, and he's also a single entrant, as everyone goes wide in 130R there. So he doesn't have. I understand not having a ton of motivation to stick around. It can be frustrating.
I can dig it, but I'm also very spiteful.
Ditto. I'm trying to remember what car Jeremy Reeder was driving. Was that an Aston Martin?
I believe it was the Koenigsegg.
Yeah, the GT3 Koenigsegg. Actually, I have to look. Oh wow, we got a big old spin. Albert Arjona. I wish I would have like been paying more attention. Albert Arjona and Javier Eugeni in turn 1. It looks like. Ooh, that's no good. So Arjona's down 6, and they're coming back on and battling at the same time. What a coincidence! We got Arjona and Eugeni duking it out through the S's with overheated tires on rain.
How do you have overheated tires in the rain?
I mean, I assume they're overheated. That's maybe a good point.
Well, I mean, I just thought it would be A, not very likely, but B, I'm interested. I mean, if you're going that hard in the paint, holy shit.
Well, if you spin, I'm pretty sure if you spin, it's still easily possible to overheat your tires if you have a particularly high speed spin.
That is fair.
Although maybe when Matt comes back, he'll be able to elucidate more. I don't remember if he said that the rain tires are more durable than the regulars, which is new to me, but I don't claim to know. I am trying to find Reader's car. There we go. Oh, Eugeni off in the hairpin. That's no Gucci.
McCray.
You what?
Nothing.
Okay.
He's back with another 8-ball.
Yes, confirmed. Jeremy Reader was driving an Aston Martin Vantage.
The V8.
Aston Martin.
Good to. Wow.
Boxing Elf is like, Byron? Spiteful? I'm like, maybe a little
Byron
bit.
is nothing but spiteful.
I exist.
Have you even heard of this being?
But I like to make it funny. Like I like to make it somebody else's problem, but hilarious for everybody else to watch.
That's fair. I like how the brake light is right next to the exhaust on the Porsche, so when it goes by and you see the reflection of, you can't tell if the reflection is the exhaust or the... Oh, Javier Eugeni just can't get a break. It looks like... I wonder if he might have even put on too aggressive of tires, because he's been going off almost every other corner. I mean, for what it's worth, he's still in 6th. Gianmarco Silvestri in the pits as well. We got a really intense battle with John Barker and Spencer Taft, allegedly.
All right.
Looks like Taft had a spinneroni.
All right, little Higgs, let me question you.
Oh no.
We were having a little brief discussion while you had departed about overheating tires in the rain. Can one weaponize that so that A, you're kicking up a lot of water, but B, you're also producing a lot of steam and therefore really fucking people up behind you? Is that possible?
No.
Well, then I don't want to hear any more about it, because I thought that would be hilarious.
But
That'd be
the
great.
optimum tire pressures in ACC are 30 to 31 psi. So
Nerd! Sorry. Go ahead.
well, this nerd had a 5-race win streak.
What would be the ideal tire pressure for extreme hail?
No tires.
What would be the optimum tire pressure for molasses?
Correct.
DNF.
What if we were to just cover the entire track with badgers on PCP?
The bloodbath would be immense.
And you had to run to your car.
Honey badgers on PCP.
What about in North Korea?
Correct.
Nothing bad happens in North Korea, don't you know that?
Correct. No, at least not more than once.
I didn't imply anything like that.
They don't have any COVID cases.
That was
no
both
COVID
hilarious
deaths.
and too real to be true for a while. Somebody put up a GIF of the COVID cases in North Korea. 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0.
Yeah, it's like gee whiz. Okay. What if they figured out what if COVID evolved in such a way that it could be spread to racing tires?
Oh,
Could they be weaponized then?
Yes. Especially because America.
The headlights going through the bridge above is really disorienting to me. It's distracting, honestly.
I demand the bridge to be made out of Play-Doh.
Me too.
Thus, adding a little extra shenanigans for the race.
It'll also taste great.
Correct. A little salty, but pretty good.
I used to love eating Play-Doh when I was like 4.
Wait, you're not supposed to eat it?
Well, not supposed to.
It's a government conspiracy.
Correct. It's like
I
that.
don't know why, but I wanted an easy bake oven when they came out when I was little.
Yes.
Cooking is awesome.
The power of cooking with 40 watts.
That's good enough. It'll just take like 3 to 5 business days.
I think was it Rhett and Link, Good Mythical Morning, that tried to cook like an entire Thanksgiving meal using only an easy bake oven,
Jesus.
and it took
Well,
like
we got a
multiple.
dead man on the
Oh
side of the
yeah,
road there.
there's a fatality. That's a Audi, I believe that is Barker,
Barker's the only Audi.
Jen Barker.
John
in
the
back-
Carnival
Cole,
Barker.
What are you saying in the background there?
Hmm?
Because that must have been Silvestri, I think, or another Ferrari, because it was not an Audi there.
I don't know. Oh yeah, there's a Ferrari. It had to be Bessie.
Bessie. I love the bussy.
Make it stop.
I cannot.
Javier
You gotta
Castaño
start
Muñoz.
on the back and finish
Oh,
on the
no.
bussy.
God. Oh, and Bessie goes off again in the background. To anyone who has complaints about our commentary today, please direct all of them to Matt Higgs.
Oh no,
Okay,
you can direct them to me. I don't care.
Don't do it. Direct it to Matt.
You'll get some awesome gifts. I mean, if you like come right to me and drop into my DMs and complain all you want, then I will
Here,
retaliate.
I'll do the Discord equivalent of doxing Matt Higgs right now. Well,
Nice.
his Discord is, oh wow, I don't even know how to type this. Oh, it's Matt Higgs with a space in between, and then the Canadian flag, and then hashtag 8883.
Correct.
So anyone who
Please
wants
send all dick pics.
please. I don't even think he's listening right now, so that makes it
God,
extra beautiful.
The more creative, the better. Put some like little costume on it, maybe.
There's creative difference?
Yeah, dude, those are called shaft shots.
Oh my god. Talk about Shaft.
Alright, so nothing's
No
going
one
on
understands him but his woman. Shaft.
Here. So
Working at the car wash.
At the car wash, yeah. Welcome to the Motown stream. I will be your host, the bad boy of easy listening radio.
Hey, look, it turned into that Rick and Benny stream you were talking about earlier.
Yep.
Who even sang that song? I forget.
Which?
Car Wash.
Shit.
No, I don't think it was
Sister
that.
Sledge?
I don't know.
I don't know. I'll look it up.
I'm looking it up. Rolls Royce.
Yeah, there you go.
Rolls Royce makes a GT3 car?
Yep, that's it.
1976 Rolls Royce car wash. I thought it was Sister Sledge, and now I don't know why I thought that.
Me either. Wow, every car is separated by at least a second and a half. I hate this.
Well, that's when I shine.
Alright, then
Sister
shine on.
Sledge. Well, I'm looking up Sister Sledge now. Let's see
Byron, let your
discography.
commentary shine on.
This is when I start doing giraffe facts, but it's
Whoa.
always the same 3 giraffe facts.
Oh, go for it.
Looking up Sister Sledge.
Giraffes are just really ugly horses. Change my mind.
Sister Sledge did We Are Family.
Okay. Ding.
That was theirs. They had another hit song with He's the Greatest Dancer, but that does not ring a bell.
Not at all.
Giraffe fact: did you know that giraffes have the same amount of vertebrae in their neck as you do?
I feel like I did know that, but I wouldn't have.
Probably because I've used the same damn giraffe fact in so many goddamn videos.
Are they just really chunky vertebrae, or are they the same?
They're
size
long
as
as fuck. Can you imagine having like a foot-long vertebrae in your neck?
No,
And then like more of them.
that sounds terrible.
It's not the greatest. Well, I mean, hey, all right. So, would you rather a giraffe be like that, or would you rather a giraffe have the same amount of vertebrae in its neck as a snake?
I had the snake one definitely. That'd be hilarious.
Can you imagine them moving their heads around like doing triple loops on their neck?
That'd be amazing. I'd 100% support that.
That would be terrifying, and I'm supporting thereof.
I don't know. Have you seen a giraffe? I don't think it'd be any more terrifying than giraffes already are.
Correct. Have you seen giraffes fight?
Yeah, it's freaking nuts. They just like whack
Fucking
each other with their
savage.
necks.
100%. Now imagine if they had
Blocking
twice
with
the
their
amount of
neck?
vertebrae and they could put even more whip and or nene in it.
Hey guys, if you look,
I don't.
John Kenny's second place there. He's catching Simmons. Caught it by 10 seconds already.
Wow. And Arjona and Stokes are both in 6th and 7th, and Muniz is catching no schmidge.
We got Germs 1456 in the chat asking how did his wreck look. I don't know who you are, so I can't say.
I assume that's Jeremy Reeder.
Okay.
I don't remember if we caught it. I don't think we did.
The auto director is having the ADD today, so
He's having the cocaine.
he's one of them readers.
Can you imagine if John Wick was tasked with assassinating a giraffe and he wanted to break its neck? It would take like an hour.
Yeah.
Can you imagine John Wick trying to be a race director?
I mean, I think it'd probably go fine. You'd have no choice.
Yeah, exactly. You'd probably be held hostage or something.
There's something up in the stream because I'm watching it and it's not smooth.
He would talk. He would probably talk a lot more about the table and stuff. But
Jeremy, I'm going to say one thing. I appreciate you when you're on track because the screen, the windshield little display on your card says "Ree."
That's the sound his car makes, actually.
Ree.
He swapped his Aston Martin V8 for a mini bike engine.
Now it's time to play. Which kind of beer am I pulling out of the multi-pack next?
the same
White
kind
Claws.
as the one. That's not a beer.
This one is Blanche du Chamblay.
Bless you.
It is a mere 5% alcohol, but it is from Unibrew, and they are delicious.
I thought you were pulling out a White Claw.
Yes, we heard.
All right. I've tried White Claw because I wanted to see what the hype was about, and they are an beverage. They definitely exist.
They're solidly fine.
They're just mid.
They're kind of like the La Croix of alcohol.
So we got a really battered John Barker getting obliterated by Brandon Illette. I wonder what happened. And I also wonder why he isn't getting his. Oh. Well, we do have track weather improving in 15 minutes.
No rain.
Going just to cloudy. I mean, allegedly. Like, for us, it's always been cloudy. Just the water appears on the track. I just imagine there's a steward going around with a hose.
Well, to be fair, if ACC actually had rain on the broadcast to come down, or Martin settings did, it would just tank the FPS.
I mean, would it though? I feel like it's just an overlay. And we've had it before. And it's been fine. But well, it doesn't matter.
And you can hear it slightly in the sounds if you listen.
I have my sounds
Oh,
muted,
that was a push
so
going sideways?
It was, wasn't it? It's Albert Arjona. That is,
That was on the
Spoon.
answer to Spoon.
Yep. Silvestri now in the pits. With 40 minutes to go, we have just passed our halfway point a couple minutes ago, so people should be thinking about wrapping up that second pit stop. Although, with that improving weather in the distance, I would not be surprised that some people were holding out, a la Max Simmons. And, oh, we got a lever. That's Silvestri. Silvestri is out of here. He is packed up and flown back to Italia.
See.
These guys are dropping like flies.
Cole, I'm going to recommend some more booze you can't get a hold of.
Please.
So I'm drinking the winter mixer pack from Unibrew.
Okay.
Which is a brewery based out of the Quebec. Which you may be able to.
Can't get any.
You may be able to figure that out by the fact that I'm drinking the Blanche du Chamblay, and then my favorite from them is the Fin du Monde, which means end of the world.
Okay, lost a few seconds.
And most of their beers are very, very high alcohol.
Do they have a logo that's like two L's or two really stylized L's back to back, like backwards against each other?
No.
Because I found
Their
a company
logo's
called
a U.
Royal Unibrew.
Oh, interesting.
Royal Unibrew.
Unibrew.
Well, and they're from Denmark. But so I'm inclined to believe that's not the correct company I found.
No, yeah, the Unibrew is from de Quebec, and they had spelled the Unibrou.
Okay, I found it then.
There you go.
I was looking at it. Oh, it's got a little devil tail. I got it. That's cute.
Yeah, there you go.
Are you
So-
of legal age? Who wants to know?
Correct.
Our beers.
As we say in Quebec, what business it is of yours?
El Gato Forêt Noir.
Let's see.
I don't know.
So my sampler pack, if you're on the website
Megadeth
looking,
partnership.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, they have a Megadeth beer.
That's sweet.
In this pack, I've got Le Fin du Monde, Maudit, Blanche de Chambly, and Trois Pistoles, and I can't. There's another. Oh, there it is. What's this one called? Fringante.
Oh, they have a
Regante.
Megadeth. Pregante. Can you get Pregante?
See.
They have an
Pregonate.
official Megadeth branded beer glass.
Yeah,
They
That
get
looks pretty.
Pregante.
That looks pretty the tits.
yeah. The La Fin du Monde is the
Yep.
original one, and then the one made for the Megadeth is called A Tout le Monde, which is a song by Megadeth.
It is.
A Tout le Monde, and it's the lowest alcohol content beer too.
Ah,
I don't
boo.
understand that at all.
Boo.
Probably because Dave Mustaine's a recovering alcoholic.
Oh, that'll do it. Interesting
Everything,
choice.
recovering everything alcoholic, I think.
I believe it. Okay. Well. Yeah, I haven't found any ways to get a hold of some of this alcohol. So,
You'll have to probably take a little trip up north and do some smuggling.
are the borders finally open yet? I admit I haven't been
I
taking
mean, not to
I
people
think
like
yes.
you.
any note.
What you do is you
Oh.
hijack the boat and you sail around and you go to the liquor store in Vancouver and you sail home.
store, you got to go and get that.
That's why I gotta get my pilot's license so I can just fly over there.
There you go.
And drop some mysterious packages.
Yep.
That are just filled with packing peanuts.
That'd be interesting.
Man
Like,
arrested for mysterious package. Turns out just kitty litter or packing peanuts or something weird.
I remember seeing a meme a long time ago about a guy who was like protesting you can't be using your phone while driving laws and stuff. And so he baked a bunch of cookies that were all rectangles and frosted them black, and was just like eating them while driving. And then whenever anyone pulled him over, he would just show him his cookie. He still got in trouble because that qualified as distracted driving by many laws. Idiot.
Yeah.
But it was funny. I just imagine that being similar, like just like pretend smuggling a bunch of packing peanuts or something and like pretend getting caught and stuff.
This fucking customs agent spent 17 and a half hours trying to dissect to find out, like, is the cocaine in some of these packing peanuts? What the fuck? Nope.
It's molecular.
It's like
We're not for the substantial amount of effort involved and like potential of also getting in trouble for some reason. I don't know. It's really easy to get in trouble if they want you to get in trouble.
well, just put Matt's name on it.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. All right, Matt. I hope
do
you
you
enjoy
want?
your last days of freedom.
Why? What'd I do?
Don't worry
Nothing
about
yet.
Uh-oh.
it. Okay, so sorry, Byron. I think I interrupted you a little bit.
That's alright, I don't remember what I was saying.
Perfect.
Oh, now I remember. It's
it.
sort of like there's fuck you. I can't remember which Cheech and Chong movie it is, but they end up going across the border down to Mexico and driving a truck back, but the entire thing's made out of weed. So like the entire body, all the body paneling, all the whole thing's made out of weed. But the problem is that the exhaust pipe gets too hot and sets the whole thing up.
God damn it.
And the cops are after him, but the cops are behind him, and they end up getting just completely hotboxed from the weed smoke coming off the back of this weed truck.
I love it.
I am not disappointed
That was Up in Smoke.
It was? Okay. I
Yeah,
can't
it
remember
was.
if every good... So Up in Smoke has most of the really good stuff, but the one
It does.
after that, Cheech and Chong's next movie, which is called Cheech and Chong's Next Movie,
Yep.
that's the one with the space coke, I think.
That one I don't know.
I don't remember. I think that's the one with the space coke. That one makes me laugh.
They're such good movies in their own special ways.
Indeed. Up in smoke, that's where my money goes. In my lungs, and sometimes up my nose. Welcome to ESR Racing. We will be your
Or we do
host.
actually talk about the racing at the time.
I was gonna say this is great.
Whoa, look at the pass line. I like that.
That was a pretty good
boy.
drift from James Beller. I feel like it wouldn't win him any Formula Drift competitions, but it would at least get him in the door.
I don't know many Lamborghinis in Formula Drift.
Well,
Your boy James Butler.
There are a couple.
I want them to do the drift championship with the Mercedes semis.
Yes.
I mean, that is a thing.
There are drift semis.
Yeah,
are there?
Yeah, there are. They don't like. They're not in any official competitions, but like for
like it's
hilarious.
just for fun.
Exhibitions and stuff.
Back to the Cheech and Chong. I remember at some point I'd listened to, I think it was probably like just the Up in Smoke soundtrack, because it was so good. But they had little intermezzos from like clips from the movie.
Yeah.
So I could do the goddamn Finkelstein shit kid, like that whole rant. I could do it perfectly front to back.
Oh my god.
And at some point I just launched into it and didn't realize my dad was like around, because I probably should not have been watching or listening to Cheech and Chong at that point. He was probably like 14.
And he was so proud.
And like my brother was there, and I knew my brother would laugh because he fucking thought that was the funniest shit in the world. And so it made my brother laugh, and I turned around, my dad's just dying laughing.
Heck yeah. Love it when it works out like that.
Hell yeah.
So about the racing, we're coming up on that no rain period.
Right.
That's also a good song.
Well, no rain period?
No Rain by Blind Melon.
Oh, okay.
Welcome to Racing Jukebox.
Yeah, we should have a jukebox going on now.
If I were these guys on the track, I'd be saving my wet tires and not taking a pit until it changed to greasy. Or maybe damp even.
And then change into the grease tires.
Yeah, boy. Get all greased up and get out there, boys. Let's go. Put on a show for the people.
For April Fools, they should do a content pack where you can change out your tires for matte tracks. Like, you know, those ones where you can take off a wheel and replace it with like a tank tread. Ken Block did that with his like F-150 or something a while ago. I fully support that. It should do that. We should have a matte track race in.
I now need a Lamborghini half track.
100%. I remember I had a remote control truck with those kind of things on it. It was like my most expensive possession up until I was like 14, and man, that thing could go up anything for a minute before the battery ran out. It was fun, and I think every car should come with it as an option.
We getting Curtin signed up.
That's a name I haven't heard in a minute. Nice.
Fucking Liam.
What did he sign up for?
This series.
Oh, just now?
Well, no, I'm checking because I'm dealing with a guy trying to sign up, and I checked the sign-ups and the Liam Curtin's listed on here.
Oh, okay, so it was a while ago. Yeah, no, I see a bunch of names on here that I don't recognize, and I've also never participated in a race.
Zoltan hasn't been here in a while. Santos hasn't been here. Justin
Well, Santos stopped doing sim racing. I don't know about Kamundi. He's been on and off for a while.
Justin Swan is signed up.
I don't see him on the sign-up sheet. Interesting.
He's on Race App though.
Well, okay.
I demand the return of Jesse Hampton. Because then I can start singing Hampton Races, sing this song, doo-dah, doo-dah.
Yep. That'd be perfect.
It was very perfect for quite a while. And then, I don't know, he must have taken a break from racing or something. And also, I haven't seen Speedy in forever.
I don't recognize the name.
I don't remember his actual name. We just called him Speedy, because, well, his last name was Gonzalez.
Oh. No, I don't think I've ever been here when there's been a Gonzalez.
Yeah, Speedy. I don't remember his first name, but Speedy Gonzalez was around, and I don't even know if anybody else had called him Speedy Gonzalez until I showed up.
Really?
It was during my initial phase in commentary where I had to, every week, it was like, all right, let's find out if they're going to fire me this time.
Beautiful.
It was actually hilarious the way that I kind of fell into the commentary role. They got Mio used to run his own little independent race league with friends, and then I guess he had sort of done some stuff here and there with ESR maybe, and Martin sort of talked him into joining up, so they kind of folded his series into the ESR, and yeah, so they asked him to do live commentary as we're doing now, and he did it. He did one of these hour-and-a-half long races all by himself.
Ooh, Wesley Stokes getting all out of shape in the background.
And I talked to him the next day, and I'm like, "Well, how was the commentary?" He's like, "Oh, fuck, I'm never doing that again. That was awful. That was like, I ran out of shit to say, and I just kept talking." I'm like, "Well, welcome to my world."
Yeah, talk about right into the fire there.
Yeah, so he told me he wasn't gonna do another one, and then they asked him to do another one anyway, and he's like, "Okay, but I'm bringing co-commentary with me." They're like, "Yeah, that's cool." And so he's like, "I told them you're doing commentary with me. You have to help." I'm like, you know me, right? Though, but they don't. Like, he's like, "No, I told them you might say just about anything." So, like, okay, so what's my ceiling? Like, where are we? Like, there is no ceiling.
We'll find it. We'll find it.
Yeah. Mostly Stokes wearing the only livery that has ever mattered. Thank you very much.
Oh yes, I forgot about your obsession with the Gulf livery.
Indeed. So yeah, I just kind of came on for one of the enduros, I think it was, and I just said stuff.
So what's changed?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. I have never progressed. I might have regressed actually. But it was sort of like that's just where I kind of fell. People thought I was funny. People might still think I'm funny. Dunno, but they don't hate me enough to get rid of me yet.
That's all that matters. I think you're funny, Byron.
Thanks, man.
Funny looking. Go!
Oh, snap!
No!
Funny but smelling everything.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Uh-oh, Sean Kane's losing some time.
That he is. Well, he's been losing time steadily over the past couple of laps.
Maybe like half a second a lap, because he was down to like 15, like 10 laps ago, I think.
Javier Eugenia's in 5th. And everyone else is 18 seconds apart. Guys, come on. Can we pull a NASCAR and like divide the race up and make everyone bunch back up so we have stuff to talk about?
Oh god, no.
We could alternatively do it like F1 and just like call an arbitrary safety cars and stuff and be like, track is dangerous now. Everyone bunch up.
Well, yeah, it is dangerous. It's wet, don't you see?
This is a legitimate concern. Trust us. Do not question. We are your friends. Have a lollipop.
Everyone power slide every corner from now on.
Please, please. That's all I ever want. That's Ayrton Arsenault with another stop and go penalty.
Oh wait, he must have sped in the pit lane.
It's his
got
first
some damage.
It's his first stop and go penalty.
Didn't he have a drive-through before?
He had a drive-through earlier, yeah. That is a boomer.
Le Boomier.
Le Boomier.
Tabarnak, I take the snow machine out and say Le Bombardier on the back, eh?
Alright, I'll be back in a few minutes.
No, you won't.
How many minutes?
I'll let you know.
Well, I mean, if we keep asking you questions, are you ever going to leave?
Say it slower, Daddy. What?
Oh, yeah.
Got it. Perfect.
I believe the man in the 14th place, he not deploying the full arsenal of his weaponry.
There we go. Hey, wait, who gave him weapons? Take them away, get those out of here.
I believe he has more weapon because he has a full arsenal.
And give them to me, because I need them.
Giggity. And President Taft in 13th place.
you think the reason why he's in 13th is because he's stuck in the bathtub again?
Could be. And Archie Bunker, number 12.
Oh, no. Well, I am not Wesley Stokes about that. Gotta
Oh,
say.
snap. That was the Bessie joke I heard all day. Now you're fucked because you can't go.
Damn it! I can't figure out more for Castagno.
I am a man of Castagno sorrow.
Ooh, okay, that was good. Okay, that's good. All right.
I haven't seen that movie in a while. I should do that.
Probably should. I also can't come up with one for Barker. Oh, well.
I gave him the nickname John the Carnival Barker, and no one understood.
Add me to that list.
Well, Carnival Barkers are the guys that stand around at carnivals going, "Hey, come on over here, ride the thing, it's cool."
Oh, okay.
But also, like, the nickname The Carnival, come on.
That is a pretty cool name. What's going on with Castagno? There's a big battle. Let's do that.
He's sandwiched.
He's sandwiched. There's a lot of action going on here. We got Bessie in the background, I believe. No, actually, that's too close. That might be Smith. And we got an NSX. I believe that's... No, there's no way that's Archie. That has to be Simmons. So if Simmons is caught up with the pack here, that could be dangerous. He's still got plenty of space back to Kenny. But this every second he spends here is a second that he is in pain. Figuratively and metaphorically.
Dang.
We're covering all our literary devices today. He's going for a move on the inside. And the NSX has not got the pace to pull up on the Audi, but he's at least getting by Javier Castagno in that poor Porsche. Although he does get it done around the inside of turn 1, so actually not very much. Ooh, he gets a little bit slippy slidey on the outset though. No shame.
Set them all on fire.
That's an option. I don't know. I think we should do another fun series sometime, except for we have to have like a real life condition that has to be met. Like, for example, what I was thinking is that there's something that people do sometimes where you play Mario Kart, and every lap you have to take a drink, but you can't drink and drive, so you have to stop the car every lap and at some point during the lap and drink your beverage before you finish the lap. And I think that could be really fun in a setting like this. But I just we gotta figure out a way to make it so that people don't get angry at each other.
I just wanted everybody to do hit to pass, but no one's interested.
Hit to pass. I love it. Is that you have to hit him in order to get by?
Yeah, you can't make a pass unless you've made physical contact first.
I love it.
You don't have to fucking smoke him into the wall, but you have to at least like fucking give him a tap on the quarter panel.
Touch him somewhere.
Yeah, little side swipe.
I like it. Oh, Bessie,
boy.
Real sideways, woohoo! Ride him, cowboy.
Sometimes if you see the right moment, you totally give that boy a pit maneuver. But if not, you just give him a little tap and move on. Don't fuck up your own car.
We could definitely integrate that into... Well, actually, I was going to say we could definitely integrate that into Wreckfest, but that would be almost too easy.
Yeah.
Because basically every pass is made with a contact in that game anyway.
Yeah, well, that's the real strategy in hit to pass is how hard do I hit? Like, if I hit him so hard that my fucking shit's fucked up,
yeah,
then that's no good. So there is actually a lot of strategy about how you have to hit and then pass.
I do like that, especially in these really finely tuned sim games where it's really easy to fuck yourself up. Yeah, exactly. You turn on the most hardcore damage and employ hit to pass.
That's what my brother and I did on Gran Turismo when it first came out, is we put tire damage on max and rubber banding on max.
Oh god.
And then we put it on 30 lap race.
Jesus.
And it was hit to pass.
Yikes.
So there's so much pitting, and you couldn't really ever get that far away from somebody else.
That is incredible.
It was fantastic. At one point, we were coming uphill. I knew there was like an uphill into a right-hand turn that went into a mountain tunnel. and my brother came up out of nowhere and reverse pit maneuvered me, and I went everywhere except for on the track.
Amazing.
It was awesome.
That does sound awesome. That reminds me when I had Gran Turismo. I think it was 3. Oh no, it's 4 because they had the Nordschleife, the longest track basically ever. It's like 20 miles or 20 kilometers, something like that. I forget exactly how long it is,
It's
but
a lifetime long.
it's a really friggin' long track. And in Gran Turismo they had a car called the Midget, which it was like I don't know if you know what a K truck is.
I do not.
Well, in Japan they have a class of vehicle called K vehicles, which basically means they're tiny, and they often have like less than 50 horsepower, and they're just absolutely diminutive. Well, they have a K truck. Ooh, Javier Castaño is employing hit to pass and getting really ooh.
Nice.
John Barker is not too happy about that.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
but he's still struggling to get control. But anyway, Wesley Stokes says hi. It's the longest track ever, and there's lots of uphills, and these little trucks have no power. So me and some friends, we tried to do 4 laps in this track in this car, and it took us over an hour to do 4 laps. Some of them we'd have to tack, you know, like in boats where you like sailboats specifically, you have to tack back and forth if you don't have the wind going the right direction. We had to do that on some uphills because the car didn't have enough power to get up the hills. Yeah, like we're talking like 16 or 17-minute laps. It was I'll tell you, hit to pass was not a rule, but it kind of became one over the course of the race. I'll tell you that.
I approve of this.
Probably wouldn't sit too well with these racers in these series, but
It's because
maybe
they're a
if
bunch
we
of
ended up
fucking
doing
squares.
yeah, well, my time means something.
Not anymore. Last man standing. That's how hit to pass races usually end.
I believe it. I 100% believe it.
I was actually at a race locally years and years ago, and this dude got straight T-boned coming around a corner.
Yikes!
He was taking a bit of an outside line, and the guy coming up behind him was like, "Ah, my opportunity! Smash!" And then the guy just backed up and continued on racing. Although he did not make it, if I remember correctly, because he had fucked his engine, like T-boning the other guy.
I believe it.
If I remember correctly, he overheated due to damage.
I also believe it. That's amazing. Aha! Now just wait. Wasn't there 2 cars in this shot? No, there wasn't. I'm just seeing stuff.
Maybe.
Don't worry. Martin has a word. He says.
Hail Satan.
He says stuff. Don't worry about it. It may or may not be Hail Satan.
Indeed.
Is Canadian Satan better or worse than American Satan?
I mean, well, we got a lot of red in our flag, so better.
Oh yeah, it's true. So we're coming down on our final 15 minutes here. We got everyone is either finished up with pitting. Excuse me. We have everyone either finished up with pitting or needing 1 pit stop left. Let's see. We only have 14 people, so we lost a couple more. Butler's still around. Oh, we got a Spencer Taft going off in the hairpin there.
That Sutherland jerk off, he won't even get out of the pits. What a loser.
Yeah, he's enjoying what, a freaking hot cocoa? Like, what do you get out there?
Lukewarm cocoa at best. He's not even that adventurous.
Well, yeah, by now it's been over an hour, so that cocoa's got to be cool at best. Let's see. Jenny's still here. Who is gone? Silvestri's out of here. I don't know. Oh well. We lost. Oh no, actually, I think that counts for it. We lost Silvestri, Barker, Reeder. Should be missing 1 more. Oh well.
It was probably that guy with that thing.
Martin just sent me a picture of a speed test that he apparently did on his internet, and then the picture of Obama doing like the like what the fuck gesture, and that made me laugh for some reason. Although I will say that according to his speed test, he's connected to the government of British Columbia. So I think maybe we should be watching out what we say in Martin's presence.
Government, they gonna take away my right to bear pickles.
I'm back.
How far back?
Hang on a second.
Gotta do the math. Yeah. Actually, that was a joke, Martin. But honestly, I think you're right. I don't think he's all the way back yet. Don't say anything incriminating, Matt, or do. That'll be fun. Holy crap, we now live in a world where James Butler, Max Simmons, and Martin Smith are the top 3.
What happened to Sean Kenny? Did he take his 3rd pit stop? Oh, he did. 2nd pit stop.
Indeedly weedly.
Tune in next week where we do a 20-minute race with 17 pit stops.
Yeah, I have to do a pit stop every lap.
I mean, it keeps the tires fresh.
That it does.
You have to take a minimum of 1 tire.
Can you imagine the amount of tires they'd have to bring if they did a race like that? Every team would have to bring a truck for their car and supplies and stuff, and they'd have to bring another truck for the tires they're gonna swap out.
Yeah, just only the tires. You must change all 4 tires.
They have to go through 100 tires.
You must go through 25 sets of tires.
Wait, we had an IndyCar race at my nearby track, Portland International Raceway, over the summer.
Ew, gross.
And it was a fantastic race. Shut the fuck up. But
no, Portland just sucks.
one thing that, well, it does, but the track is cool. Anyway,
no, the track sucks.
Anyway, we're not listening to Matt anymore. We don't value his opinion. But I mean, yeah, that's true. Anyway,
oh, Sean.
Race is great, but one thing that absolutely blew me away was how many tires that accompanied the event. Like, I figured there'd be a ton, right? And they had a big truck that was just like clearly full of tires and wheels and stuff, and they had a big old display where they're mounting them and balancing them and stuff. But then, like, if you went into the paddock a little deeper, you would just see like stacks of tires, and I swear there had to be 1,000 of them. And it blew me away. I mean, like, Firestone sponsored the event, and they're a big player in the IndyCar.
I prefer Waterstone.
No, it's definitely Firestone.
Firestone's owned by Bridgestone.
What about
But they're
Overpass Stone?
Firestone tires. Did you know you can buy both Firestone and Bridgestone tires?
Yes.
Okay. But anyway, there was I swear there were thousands of them, and I was like, no way. There were what, 30? I mean, even assuming there were 30 cars, which there weren't, but like you'd have to have like 30 tires each. That's insane. I don't know. It just blew me away.
Hey, chunks.
I demand that all cars be covered in tires at all times. Safety reasons. Don't question it.
I demand that all cars be decorated for Christmas.
Can I decorate it as Halloween for Christmas?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
I make that decision right here now.
I don't see why not. Oh, that's a dangerous choice.
I demand that everyone go back to paganism and adopt more war paint, and that war paint be Gulf oil.
What if we made it so that the cars will have to use that, like, that blacker than black paint that came out like a couple years ago?
Vanta Black or whatever it is?
Yeah, whatever. I don't even remember what it's called.
Black 6.0.
Sure, why not? And every car has to use that.
I am 100% down with that.
Because isn't that kind of stuff where even if you shine a light on it, it still doesn't look any brighter?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm totally down with that. And then you have to use infrared headlights.
And then they get super hot because, you know, absorbing all the light. Oh, we lost another one.
They're dropping like fleas.
ZZR. We got all our Hondas. Got all our Porsches. Oh no, we lost Ayrton Arsenault. We lost the Porsche.
He has no more weapon left. The arsenal is empty.
His arsenal is empty. And it's getting rainy again. Okay, interessante. We're not going to be able to make it to the 15-minute marker, but it's just going to keep on raining.
Interesting.
Whoa!
What?
That was, I believe, Bessie. Who's that? Who's that schmuck? It is Bessie indeed. As Bessie getting really sideways.
The corner where he isn't.
Yeah, it showed the last corner for some reason. That was interesting.
Time to try to put your Bessie foot forward.
Make it stop.
I can't. I can't. You signed up for this ride.
Hey Cole, have you seen that
Technically, I
video
signed
where
you
it's
up for this
guy
ride.
driving down a road and he litters out with the cars? Says, next time think before you litter on Texas highways. And it's like shows a B-17 bomber coming over a hill directly behind him.
Yeah, it was just like a sunset thing. That was really cool. That was like in the 80s, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Because it played like a really ominous like piano note, like because someone will be watching. Right.
Back here, Discord.
That's what it said, right? Okay. Oh, of course you sent it to me in TikTok, and it's okay. I remember it on YouTube. I'll look it up on YouTube.
Look at it now.
But the TikTok's formatting sucks.
Daddy.
And also Chinese government.
And also Chinese government. I don't want to watch it.
Wait, time out. So, there's a whole, North American blah 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 government cheese.
Yeah.
What about Chinese government? Do they give like chow mein? Is there a good trade-off there?
Oh, I hope so.
Well, yeah,
you get like some Peking duck? Daddy wants whatever the Chinese government handed out. But just don't look at my search history.
You don't use incognito mode?
Oh, did you hear that they even recorded incognito mode?
Bro, what?
Oh, I didn't hear that, but I totally believe it.
Yeah, like they got in hot water. Or the Jugal got in hot water for apparently they still data collect on incognito mode.
That is.
It might be anonymized. I don't know.
Oh, looks like Sean Kenny and Simmons and Smith.
Okay. Okay, Matt. I like the Verstappen Latifi thing. That's funny. Or no, it's not Verstappen. It's Lewis Hamilton. The formatting is still terrible.
Also, spoilers. There may be some viewers who watch this before they actually see the race.
That didn't spoil anything, though.
Your boy J. Remy Reader
anyway.
in chat wants to know if somebody talked somebody out of their Dirt Rally 2.0 winner prize. I don't know what that's a reference to.
I'm not entirely sure. I'll be honest, Jeremy. I do manage the series, but I don't fully understand how it works even now.
Well, part of the race is on
you're not
concrete,
supposed to
and
admit
part of the
that.
race is off-road.
What? That I don't know how it works?
Number one rule of managing a series. You don't admit you don't know what you're doing.
I didn't say I don't know what I'm doing. I just don't know what's happening.
Yeah, that kind of same thing.
Kinda, but not really. Anyway, I've won 2 championships now, and I haven't gotten any trophies yet, so I don't know what's going on. I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter, but it is kind of interesting.
Did they say that you'd get a trophy?
What?
Did they say you'd get a trophy before you won?
No, but it was heavily implied.
No, implied doesn't count. It has to be in writing.
Well, nothing is in writing in this. It's all handled by Codemasters, which I get is a mistake, because trusting Codemasters with anything is a big mistake.
It's EA.
Oh, I'm
But,
sorry, did you say Codemasters?
It's not EA. It is Codemasters.
Didn't EA buy Codemasters?
Nope.
Oh.
Codemasters bought Slightly Mad, though.
Hell yeah. I would definitely be a co-driver in some Dirt Rally. I mean, I'm just going to sit there and talk nonstop. You will be so distracted.
No spoilers, but we have an idea not too dissimilar to that in the works.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
I will give you the wrong directions. I will say anything, but I will have no clue.
Yeah,
He's just gonna say what he sees outside the window.
Yeah. Oh, there's a moose! Fuck! Shit!
There's a tree on the left. One on the right, too.
There's that tree we saw last time.
Maxim is going for his final pit stop.
Was that? There was a meme about some rallycross driver grabbed a hobo and threw him in the drive. Like he had to have a co-driver. They wouldn't let him just race. So he grabbed
Really?
a hobo and threw him in the co-driver's seat. Scared the shit out of him.
That's amazing.
And then there was another one I heard about where this might
Where
be
do I sign up?
just a meme. I don't know if any of that is true or if this story is true, but there was another guy who's like, I'd have no idea what the co-driver's saying. I've never listened to anything he said in my entire career. I don't know.
Oh, like wait, like the driver was saying that?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's all I know about rallycross, other than if you want to win, you get a fin.
Well,
Hey Cole, can you swap to Sean?
Sure, maybe. I don't know if the there we go.
Cassie's curse time.
Okay.
Yeah,
he's
let's
not as
curse
close
him.
As he thought.
He's
That
a lap behind.
Didn't count. His pit stop didn't count unless he passed him.
Kenny?
No, he was behind Smith a few laps ago.
I don't get about his pit stop not counting though.
No, I'm not sure. I didn't see what if he pitted or not.
Well, he
there
did,
he
right?
goes now.
Because he's what? I'm so confused.
No, not Sean Smith.
Oh, but you said Sean.
Which is about Sean
Yeah,
Smith.
because Sean was behind Smith a few laps ago. I wasn't sure if he had taken his pit.
Oh,
and
you weren't sure if Smith had taken his pit.
Oh boy.
Let's
That's a
watch
messed up
Oulet.
Audi.
Oulet. There we go.
Ooh, must not have been a good race for him. This has been a little slow.
I don't know.
Monsieur
He's gone from 15th to 7th. I consider that pretty aight. I mean, he qualified better than that. I think he was on the pole, if I remember correctly.
No,
But
it was no idea. It was like 5th, 4th, or 5th. No, it was 5th because it was Baker, Smith.
he was on the pole when we
Silvers.
joined.
Oh.
That's it. I was mistuck on.
No, it was Baker, Smith, Castagno, Silvestri, Oulet.
So
Jesus, say Pakistani.
I think I know the answer to this question, but I will pose the question regardless. What if Arjona crosses the finish line in the pits with one pit stop remaining? That doesn't count as serving his pit stop, right?
No, it does not count.
So he's got to come in this lap, unless he could take the penalty, although it probably wouldn't be worth it.
Dang it, Arjuna.
I'm actually curious to see how that works out.
Oh, fuck me, babes.
Whatever you say.
Just yawning. Nothing major. Oh, there's a Spessy.
Spessy, man.
Monsieur Brandon Oulet, he come around the corner and he put you in the wall. Oulet.
Ole.
That's Oulet. It says right there. Ouell.
Oh, Oule.
I need the Denver Oulet with the extra cheese and ham.
Ole. So this is a car wash?
At the car wash, yeah.
See, it's coming full circle.
Yep. It's a motif.
Oh, Bessie going real slowly.
Do you need dentures? Because you got motif?
I got motif in a little bit. We've got a motif going on
Who's that straight line
Neo
speed
Dread
boy?
stream. My boy Jeff and I are continually bringing up gravy.
Wow.
We don't know why. Like we just thought it was
Yeah, me
hilarious
either.
one night. We I think somebody said something about some KFC, and then somebody's you're gonna get gravy with that, and then it just snowballed, and then it became ordering only gravy from KFC and no food.
All gravy all the time.
Oops, all gravy.
Yeah.
And then it just became we're gonna ordering food and have it sent to Mike's house, but it's just gonna be literally a 5-gallon drum of gravy and like a French fry.
Yes, I appreciate that.
And it's just gone and on
It's really
and
the
on.
ultimate white elephant, is what it is.
Indeed. We don't know why it's still funny, but it is still funny to us anyway.
I mean, sounds pretty funny to me. I'd bust up laughing if we friggin' delivered a gallon or like 50-gallon drum of gravy.
I need 70 large gravy and a small fry and a Diet Pepsi.
And I don't want your fries. I want one fry.
One, yeah.
That is
one
small.
very small fry.
Yeah. I'm serious. Grab me the smallest fry you got in the fryer and give it to me.
You said it was big enough.
That's what she said.
That's what I said. I said she
It's
said it
only
was big
3
enough.
inches, but some girls like it that wide.
Well, so that battle got really intense and then kind of fizzled out all at once. Brandon Ole apparently is now leading Eugene, who's not in second somehow.
My transmission's like a box of chocolates.
What? You don't know what you're gonna get.
Ooh, well done to Max Simmons.
Oh yeah, woo! Well done, good job. And
I
he
think
did end
that's
up
his
pitting.
first race win.
I'm not sure about that, partner.
In ACC.
Oh,
Racing doesn't count.
maybe.
As we all know, racing is subpar.
As you all think.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Their auto director is not with the ADDDD.
Yeah, he does that. We just I'm pretty sure he's related to Martin or something. So we keep him around.
See. Wait, which Martin?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes, all Martins.
He won Max Simmons' last win was with an ESR in our WB series. And that was October or November 7th last year. Congratulations. I mean, according to the race app.
Drive so hard you forgot how to vacation.
Okay, everyone finish your lap so I can take a screenshot before everyone starts disappearing and I lose all my progress.
Take it now.
Get out.
Say fuck it.
Okay, fuck it. Alright, there we go. We got our results. It's not showing everyone. That's okay, we don't need everyone. We got
most of them quit.
Max Simones in first place, followed by Sean Caney, James Butler, Martin Smith, and Brandon Ulelelele. Javier Eugeni in 6th, Albert Ahona 7th, Wesley Stokes 8th, Javier Castaño Munoz 9, John Barker 10, John Archie 11th, Marco Bessine 12th, and Spencer Taft 13th place. Oh, and then we got all these other people. Ayrton Arsenal 14, Jean-Marc Svetovich 15, Brandon Baker setting the fastest lap, ending on a stop-and-go penalty. That's rough. And Jeremy Reeder in 17th. So that was a pretty good race. It got a little sparse there for a momento, but not too bad at all. Our next race will be I prepared for this. I'm not just looking it up now. What are you talking about?
It's reverse Macau.
I hope so. It's actually Spa.
Spam.
So we're going to Spa on the December 19th. That's just a regular race, a regular sprinto. So none of this 90-minute shenanigans. It's only an hour.
We're going to Spa Day. We're going to have our feet did. We're going to have our earlobes curled.
What? What? Earlobes curled. I love it. But yeah, so for the second to last race, we go to Spa, and then after that, on January 2nd, that might be a little conflicting for some of our drivers. We'll have to see. We're going to Bathurst.
We're going to Bathurst next?
No, after Spa. Listen. Going to Spa next week, and then 2 weeks after that, we're going to Bathurst.
Bathurst, that is the finale.
It's the finale.
I believe referred to it as Jacuzzi Hurst a few times.
Jacuzzi Hurst, I like it.
I'm excited for Bathurst. I think it's my favorite track.
Jacuzzi Hurst.
Correct.
Bathurst is my favorite track, and it's great when you have lots of people because it's chaos.
I heard that your favorite was actually Brandon's Hatchway.
I don't like Brandon's Hatch.
That's hot.
Brand Snatch.
Brand Snatch, indeed. Okay, that's all I got. Anything from you guys before we do our sign off?
I think it's good.
Rhetorical question. I didn't actually care. No, I'm just kidding. I do care.
Don't smoke crack.
Don't do that. I mean, and if you do, don't tell me. I mean, not that I'll do anything about it.
I'm not your mom. Don't let the beard fool you.
Not that you know, at least. Wait, don't let the beard fool me. I'm not you're not my mom?
You'll figure it out.
Do you think my mom has a beard?
That's the joke.
How'd you know?
Surveillance photos?
Anyway, ESR-race.org. Join us. Visit us in the description. We got a Discord. We do all sorts of racing, as I kind of said earlier. We got everything from Wreckfest and all the way up to this kind of stuff. We got some even longer enduro races, all that stuff. We play good games too, like Race Room, not just this terrible ACC. But yeah, just join us. We'll do anything. Dirt Rally, all that good stuff. I'm thinking about pitching a Forza Championship, but I don't know how that's gonna go.
I don't think Forza Championship would be much.
Your mom. Anyway, I've been Cole. That's been Matt. What name have you come up for yourself this time?
Xmas Jackson Flaxen Waxen.
Oh my God.
Can I be
That's-
Squeeps?
You can be Squeeps. Yes. Anything but whatever Matt said.
Dolphin Nice Louis.
God damn
Or
it.
Construction Nice Louis.
Wait, no, yeah, I was gonna say that's wrong. Get out of here. Abort stream. Abort stream. Ooga. Ooga.